something.
You're playing it down. That's a lot of power.
Wheel spin.
Mate.
In the third gear. In the third gear.
I love the fact that everything Klaus builds is insane.
Look. 24, you know I had to ice my wrist. I've been ballin' since a young, you know I had to stack my chips. Bending corners, 12 personas, know we had to take the risks. When the spot and take a shot, don't give a fuck about no miss.
Klaus, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
Mate, it's a pleasure. We're still here in Austria.
Yep.
The last video with us together was on my Cupra, my R36 Turbo Cupra. And as always, you had something crazy to show me, another crazy Turbo Elite build. So do you want to talk us through what we have here in front of us?
Yeah, no problem. It's a MK6 Golf Volkswagen. Normally 2.0 engine, 265 horsepower, you know this.
Yep.
But this is modified.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, modified to the R32 engine.
Yep.
Based on the MK4, MK5. Mm-hmm. And this is equipped with a DSG gearbox, DQ500
Nice.
upgrade, of course.
From RS3.
Basic gearbox, I think it's from Tiguan.
Okay.
Diesel. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So with that gearbox, is it built or is it stock? You can run stock?
No, upgrade clutch and
Okay.
upgrade flywheel, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to do those upgrades because this engine is not only just an R32 engine, it's also got a massive turbo stuck in it.
This time we used Garrett GT42 1450, yeah, the big one.
And what kind of power does this car actually make?
The car made on the dyno 950 to the wheels, 1000 and something.
You're playing it down, that's a lot of power.
Yeah. The power was reduced after the dyno because it was enough for the customer. We reduced 0.3, 0.4 BAF boost is reduced now. The first thinking of the customer was to run Race 1000 and SCC 500 in Germany. These are typical half-mile races.
Yep.
But after the build was done and the car documents were finished in the way it's possible in Germany, not with the full power, of course, and some other changes are necessary to get the car with documents legal on the street. Yep. He said, oh no, he will not run any more races because he gave his company to his son, and he was moving the most of the time to Italy in his second home.
Sure.
And he drove the car for I think 1,200 kilometers, and after that it was in the garage. Didn't drive it for the last 2 years. Now the car is back for a full service here, and the car will be for sale.
Oh, so this is for sale?
Yeah, it's for sale.
Wow. So guys, what you're about to see today could potentially be yours, which is crazy. Now let's get into the nuts and bolts of it. Obviously, a car that is capable of making way over 1,000 brake horsepower, it wouldn't be stock. So I'd assume that everything is being built in the engine.
It's really the same story again. A completely built engine. This means the forged crankshaft from the MK4, piston and rods for sure. Also a built cylinder head. Valve train, camshafts, and also exhaust valves.
And everything is done.
It's only driven about 1,000 kilometers.
Really, since the build's done, that is insane. And it looks, you know what? I mean, look, the car looks amazing in red because you don't see a lot of these in red. But when you pop the bonnet, all right, cool. For a petrol head, we know what we're looking at. But it looks, the way you've done it is OEM. It looks really nice. It looks proper. Yep. Do you know what I mean? It looks lovely. But oh my God, is it just about in there? It's a proper crazy build. I love how it's still got the standard airbox on it too.
Yeah, it's okay. With this power, it was really I was surprised, but it was okay.
It was okay.
Maybe I think with an open air filter, maybe 20, 40 horsepower more, but it's okay, and so you can drive on the street.
For sure, for sure. I don't know how many you've built, but I know we went out in an R36 Mark 6 Golf R, which was similar power again.
Similar power, yes.
You know, with a DQ 500. What would you say is the differences between the two builds? Because similar engines, similar builds, any differences or kind of the same?
You notice one thing, especially the R32 likes more RPM.
Okay.
This is really a thing we noticed, especially on the Dyno. Okay. The R36 engine makes power from, it depends on the turbo, from 4,000 to 600, 800, 7,000 RPM, and that's it. To increase the RPM to 8,000, there's no sense with the R36. This engine really likes you more RPM, you more power.
With the built head then, how high does this rev now?
This would be easily 8,000.
Oh, wow.
I think we stopped here because of street driving. 7,600 about.
Okay, but it's still...
it's made easy 8,000, 8,200.
And also this is on, I'd assume, your own motor management from Turbo Elite?
Yeah.
And we were speaking off camera, you've got some cool tricks that this can do.
Yeah, of course.
The
car is when you're starting the car is always in the safe mode. We call it safe modus. So the car is always in the street legal version. Okay. And the driver or the owner of the car knows how to remove the car from this and change into the map. There's a map 1 with about, I think, 700 and the map 2 with 900. So it's his own thing to change the car, to change the map, and so to get the car illegal.
Yes, okay.
When you start it, it's official in the legal version.
So going back to the drivetrain now, and this car is so clean, by the way, guys. It's a beautiful car. Drivetrain, is that out of it's all Mark 6 Golf R? Yeah. Still happy?
Yeah, different drive shafts in the front because of the different gearbox. We have our own made. And that's it. And the rest is original Volkswagen. No problem.
I love it. And also now we're around by the wheels. A bit of a trait. Big brakes from you guys. OZ wheels. It's quite a
typical modification for this car. It's big brakes on the front and at the rear. 19-inch OZ wheels, ultra-leggera, and of course a serious tire, Michelin Cup R tires.
Okay. Okay.
Cup 2, yeah.
Mate, it's quite stealthy, I know. If you close the bonnet, right, we know it's a Golf R, right? So we know it's going to be fast, but we'd never think it has 1,000 brake horsepower. This is insane. And also coming into the interior, again, very, very OEM, very clean, but very OEM. Still got the cloth seats in there. Golf R, bucket seats. You never know it's got a DQ 500 in there, because why would you? And it's extremely OEM. He's just done the parts that matter, the go fast bits.
Yes.
Well, the build looks amazing, but I'd love to get out on the road and actually feel what this car's about.
Yeah, let's go on a test drive.
Let's do it, bro. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are out in this crazy Mark 6? Mark 6. Do you know, it's so confusing. Look at it. It looks like a Mark 5. Anyway, Mark 6 Golf R with the R32 turbo engine in it. Just 1,000 brake, or near on 1,000 brake, just casually cruising. It's very quiet too and very comfortable and
the mouth is closed, so it's very quiet.
Very quiet. Yeah. We have the man himself. We have James in the back. Say hi to your fans, bro.
What's going on?
And before we get into it today, I just thought I'd just have a little bit of a brief chat as we're cruising through the streets of Austria, Linz to be precise. James, what's your thoughts on seeing the Cupra again? Because the Cupra journey has pretty much, you've been there from, well, you've been there along the way. Most part, when we dropped it off to Klaus, you know, about 3 months ago, you've seen the car, what it was like before to now. I haven't asked you this off camera, but what's your thoughts?
Obviously, when we dropped it off, Klaus had a lot of work on his hands. To see it again today, looks crazy. Look clean. Looks, well, from my
from a non-car guy's perspective, when you're popping that bonnet, no matter who you are, you know,
you see the progress.
Yeah, you see the progress. So, what do you know about this car that we're in today? Because I haven't even James, the non-car guy, by the way, he's just hopped in this car. I've given him a few of the briefs.
Well,
what's the car?
I've been trying to educate myself a little bit recently.
Okay.
So, this is a 3.2.
There we go.
3.2. It's a W.
No.
No, wait, hold on. What is it?
What's
no, sorry,
up?
V.
V?
V engine.
R.
VR.
VR, yeah.
Is there there's a number after that, right?
6.
VR 6.
Yeah. I'm trying to teach non-car guy to be a car guy so we can have more input in the video. So every time he's on, we're going to be testing him about his car knowledge. How does the turbo work?
Boy.
Too much.
No. It takes in the oxygen and basically transfers it into power to cool down the engine. So that's along those. But also.
The boost has come into the engine. That's the most important thing. That's what
Just
the
get the
turbo
boost
does.
in the engine.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll let him off. He's getting them. All right, Klaus. So first, map 1, around 700 brake horsepower.
Yep.
All right. When you're ready. That is not only quick, but smooth again into delivery. You get a little, like, obviously when it's changing gears, it's quite aggressive. But apart from that, it's very smooth.
This was also in D.
Okay.
So the ref is limited to 6,800. In S is more making more.
Oh, so it wasn't even revving all the way out.
Yeah. That's just map 1.
And that's just map 1. That's the warm-up, guys. That's strong as hell. What are you thinking, James? Is that a little warm-up, yeah? A little warm-up. James is used to very fast cars now. It takes a lot to impress James nowadays. Oh, okay.
Now,
and that you've just pressed a button on the steering wheel to open a valve.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can hear more.
Now you can hear. Hence, obviously, better flow, more power. So now
Still map 1,
still
but now in manual to see more rev,
more RPM. Okay.
more RPM. You notice that's why I told you.
It feels a lot quicker. It almost feels like more power.
That's I told you the difference between R36 and R32. Here you're more rev, you're more RPM, you're more power. That's different to the R36.
That's crazy. Do you know, that's a great lesson that everyone's just learned, including myself, right?
That's why I told you in December the best engine for much power will be the R32 and not the R36.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I told you about your
crazy.
Cooper build.
Just revving it a little bit more, it feels like we're upper map.
There's 400 RPM more than before. It's just
crazy.
feeling completely different.
It feels completely
because
different.
increase the power.
Yeah. That's insane. So still map 1.
Yeah.
That is insane. It feels like a different car. Look at James back. It feels like a different car. Not only obviously the noise, but that extra little bit of RPM. You could have told me that's map 2.
No.
And I would have believed it.
No. But I told you.
Yeah.
Map 2 is not so, because I told you we reduced the power for more than 100 horsepower after the dyno.
Sure.
Because the customer changed his opinion about the car, not race car more, so
wanted a road car more so.
Street legal road car.
Yep.
So I said I don't need the 1000 horsepower, just reduce the power. About 0.5, 0.4 bar of boost less than on the dyno.
Yep. And it drives, but it's reliable power he's looking
for the person who will buy the car. This power there will no problems.
No problem.
We have the biggest. We have one of the biggest clutch systems, billet clutch system here. The clutch is made for 1,300 Newton meters.
Oh wow!
But we only have 1,050, 1,100.
So it's well within safe limits.
Everything is okay. You buy a complete setup that works.
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah.
We can increase 100 or 200 horsepower, but the problems will come for sure.
More power, more problems.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
So it's a small test in the program 2.
Okay. Build it now. Yes.
Wheel spin.
Mate.
In the third gear.
That is what I'm talking about. You said it wasn't a big jump. It's a massive jump.
It's 900, Jamie. It's not 1,000.
This is crazy. The way you're putting the way it's shuffling around the power, I wasn't expecting that, because in the lower map it's so smooth, like it pulls.
Now it's aggressive.
Now it's aggressive, yeah. That's what we like, the aggressiveness. But then again, it just chills and you just drive it. The whole environment in here is comfortable.
I press the button.
Hold the button. There we go. And we're cruising again. Klaus, the way this it launches itself forward when you put your foot down. Isn't it like walks? It throws you back in your seat. This is incredible.
The difference between the Garrett G42 1200 and 1450 is enormous.
Wow.
I would never take the G42 1200 for a 1000 build.
Yes,
it's not possible. You have to take the 1400, the bigger one. It's enormous, the difference.
This is wild. Up topic, start moving around, didn't it?
Mate.
This is insane. This is insane, Klaus. This is, guys, like honestly, I love the fact that everything Klaus builds is insane. Is absolutely insane.
It's the 8th car?
8th car. We've done so much, every single one of them.
Every car works.
Every car works.
I'm still surprised. I'm
Stop
still waiting
it.
that we will stop and say, Jamie, we crashed
We have
the
a
engine.
problem.
But
Listen.
I was thinking now, the 8th car,
8th
and
car.
still working every car.
The thing is, Klaus, every car, the build quality is like spot on. You don't miss anything. Like everything is accounted for. And this car, for people at home who don't know, this isn't a brand new build. This car's been running for 4 or 5 years, maybe.
It was built 2020 of 2021.
Guys, so we're gonna launch the car because why not? We're in a 4-wheel drive, near on 1,000 brake horsepower R32 turbo Mark 6 Golf R. So Klaus, when you're ready, let's feel what this bad boy's like. Oh my god, that nearly started to pull my face off, bro. And guys, we had a dead end in front of us there, just to let you know why it was even scarier.
That's why I'm scared.
Mate, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, guys, so we're ending the video here. Another amazing experience with the one and only, the wizard, the mastermind, Klaus, the mad scientist, Klaus from Turbo Elite. And it's great to actually catch up and see the work that's done to the R36. Everyone would have seen that already because we put that video out before this. And of course, getting in yet another video that has proved evidence of why we have the Cupra here with you. It's absolutely crazy. And guys, this car turned down.
And it's for sale.
And it's for sale. That's the other thing. So if you want to buy this car and you want to turn it up and go crazy with it, it can do that too. I'll leave links to Turbo Elite down below in the description so you can find them and inquire. But please, no time wasters. Don't just message him to talk to him because he's a busy man. I'll let you do an outro. Speak to your public.
Oh, you keep putting me on the spot, man.
God, they love you.
We just here, man. Just do another pause. I'm just trying to survive in the car right now. He's just going too crazy in the car, just trying to keep it on the road. Yeah,
and that's pretty much it.
It's not the last time.
And it won't be the last time because he's got even more cars coming. So from myself, Klaus, and James, the non-car guy who's been around the craziest cars ever.
Trying to learn more.
Who's trying to learn more from Austria. It's been good. Hit that subscribe button, smash the thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Hey.
Look, I feel like Kobe 24, you know I had to ice my wrist. I've been ballin' since a young, you know I had to stack my chips. Bending corners, 12 personas, know we had to take them risks. You want a spot and take a shot, don't give a fuck about no miss. We in the field, but I'm in the end zone, no I can't lie.